All right, Israel. Shalom, shalom, shalom. What's going on? What's going on, Israel? Shalom. I'm gonna just check the sound volume real quick. Hold on. Let me just check and see how we looking. All right. What's going on? Hold on. Somebody on Philly. All right, I'm good. Oh yeah. There we go. There we go. All right, boom. Here we go. So all right, so I'm coming around now. Give me 1 second. I just want to just shout out everybody that always tunes in live every week. Okay, to Dan, can you turn mine down, or you could click it off. I mean, to everybody that tunes in live every week, you know what I'm saying, Most High in Christ. Yeah, con. Hold on, let me aim this joint down just a little bit. I come with the shenanigans with this camera, y'all forgive me, man. Here we go. Cool. All right. I want to shout out everybody that tunes in. Did I turn sideways? Did I do? I did something. Might have jammed it up. Here we go. Perfect. I just want to say shout out to everybody that tunes in live every week. All right, damn. Now I got it too low. Can you fix it for me? No, I got to aim down too low. But I want to say a lot of everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all kindly and patiently waited for the class to start. The water is perfect right there. All right, so we translating the prayer for the power in Hebrew. Okay, the prayer where we ask the Most High to bless us with the power to heal and do a few different other things. Okay, like raise the dead, to heal for some examples. But we're gonna be translating that prayer today. I think I'm on I guess I'm on a series now because I did the Lord's Prayer first. I forget, did we do Psalms 121 last week? Damn, you know what, y'all? I was actually supposed to come in and finish Psalms, but I guess we're gonna get it next week. All right, not just put them together. Or just do another tape on it and we go ahead and finish it out. But we're gonna do the prayer for the power. I guess it's my little series of prayers, I guess, right? Translating the prayers. All right, so let's get started. Let's get right to work. Salakia. Let me do my intro. Shalom. Anyakahan Wakwatazian Mara, Mawarka Kayahayawam. All right, what I just said was peace, Israel. I'm Officer Marah, your teacher for the day. Let's get it. Okay. Let's get it. All right. Let's get it. Boom, boom, boom. Now, did I send it? I thought I sent it here already. It doesn't matter. We're gonna get to the prayer. Let me give you all the words first. All right, let's start with that. Let's start with the words. You mind putting some of this on the board? You can just go in any order you want to go. Okay, just while I grab this email real quick and boom, put the stuff up there. Actually, I never sent it to the email, so I'm slacking, y'all. Okay, let me send this to the email real quick. I thought I did, but I know I didn't because I'm looking at it right here. Okay, and type in y'all questions if y'all got any questions about the Hebrew or in general. Please type it in. But y'all know I like to stick with the Hebrew. It's because of so many other classes that we have where you can get a breakdown on a scripture. To me, is like you want to take up the Hebrew class for scriptures when you can do that all week. But of course, we open the end to answer any questions that you may have. All right. You know what I'm saying? We to any question. It ain't no wrong question you can ask. You know what I mean? There's no dumb question you can ask. Just ask your question and we give you the answer to it. You know what I'm saying? In the spirit of the Most High. Okay, let me refresh this while the brother's putting that up on the board. All right, here it is, y'all. Here it is. Let me share the screen. You gotta come down some. You up too high. Right under your where you put that your connector. that if you can draw a line, we're gonna be right under that. You remember where you had it at? Yeah, just draw like a line. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, that's perfect. Right there where you at. All right. Let me share this to the class. While you putting that up there, I want everybody to see it real quick because I actually here we go. Now, if I can get some of the rest of this off here from popping up, be all right. Okay, here we go. Boom. So this is the prayer for the power. Okay. Now, if you see, I don't know if y'all can see it very clear. Oh, dang, y'all can't see it at all. Y'all can't see it at all. All right. While you putting that up on the board, I'm gonna just go a little bit into this. So I don't know if y'all can how well you can see, but I did try to I know last class I said I was gonna sort of try to mark off some of the connectors. Now I didn't do every single connector because I didn't do the endings. So technically okay, I did one ending and that was Nawa, but I only did it to show the La connected to it. Right. So technically I still gotta put the endings on there. Okay, so y'all bear with me with that, but I will show you the beginning and the ending connectors, even though it's in English on this, right? It's just the pronunciation, but I still want y'all to get familiar with knowing the connectors and how words are formed and how we speak. All right, so you know what's being said and how it's being said. You know, we getting our language back and we learning it every day again like babies. All right. So we got to take it for what it is. Okay. Big shout out to Hezekiah. What's going on? Shalom Israel. All right. All right, I see you. But that's how we doing it. So I try to make it, you know, a little bit more easier to understand. You know what I mean? I put you know, for the first connector, I put a red, and then if it's a second beginning connector that comes after it, I put blue. All right. So that's why you see a bunch of red right here. That means it was only one beginning connector. But here, like Bahashem, there was two beginning connectors. Here, like Lahaquayum, it was two beginning connectors. And this was Bahashem. Then I did it here with Lanawa. This is the ending connector. La, right? To say two, and then Nawa. All right, I'll break the whole thing down in a second. The brother's posting the words up on the board. Let's get that. Okay. So the first word he has up there is makala. Makala. And you also have to put how to pronounce it. As a matter of fact, I could take it from here since you own Shamar. Yeah, I mean. Oh, damn, we got a good marker throughout. I appreciate it. Get a brother a hand. Yeah, you can sit there because I'm using Most High Christ. I might just erase what you got up there just so I can write it out. That's to what. But I'm gonna stick with the words you got. You did makala and then you did shum, or I can just sort of move it over. I just do shim over. I'm gonna keep makala and tazarai. I'm gonna keep makala. Makala is sickness. It's how you say sickness. This word is pronounced makala. I think I'm jamming this up. Where you get this marker from? It's a pretty good marker. Almost high Christ. So this word is pronounced ma ha la. L-A-H. The character la and the character ha are connected, right? They're connected. Makhala is sickness. Okay, this is how it's pronounced. Makhala. I think if you don't mind, I'm gonna sort of switch this up and move it over here, move it under, like how I would normally do it. Boom, boom. Right, it's sickness. Makhala. Okay, because remember, we're praying for the power to do different things and heal things and you know praying for the power of the Lord to help our people. Okay, So the first one was Makalab. I believe the second one you had was Shum. Second word you had up here was Shum. Now these words ain't in order. I'm just giving you the words that's in the prayer. This is the word Shum. Okay, so I put like a line right here just to separate it. This is the word Shum. And this word Shum is used as name, mainly used as name, and then it's also used as there and something else. There, and it's just different forms of there. There, and something else. I forget the other one. But Shum, Shum is how you say name in Hebrew. Hebrew way to say name. And then what did you have up here next? You had Tazarai. Right, you had Tazarai. So we'll go here. Let's just start right here. Boom, we'll draw a little line down, I guess. So I guess I could come over. I'm a little far now. But the next word is Tazarai. Tazah, the character Ra, and then the character I are connected. Tazarai. Tazarai is let me put how you pronounce it. Pronounce Tazah, and then Rai. I like to do it like this and keep the I in it, so you know that. So you start to learn that whatever's being connected to loses the I sound off of it, not the beginning one. It's saying Rai, right? But I guess in this case, you can just put R.I. I don't know. That might be more advanced than I think it is. I think beginner should y'all will probably understand just Rai. But I like to keep the I there, just to show that whatever's being connected to is losing the I sound off of it. But in this case, you got I, there is no I sound in it. So it doesn't really make sense. All right. So we can just keep Rai. Now, this word Rai is leprosy, right? It's how you say lepers or leprosy. Okay. All right. So Tazarai is leprous or leprosy. Let's see where we're going to go here. Next is the word cow. Not cow like COW, but cow like call, like KAL. Character ka and the character la are connected. Call. So it's pronounced call, KAL. And this is where it's like you got all, you got call or call, right? And this is where they get it from. It means it's used as all, every. I put a dash, I meant to put a comma. And I got whole fingerprint joint on me. It's all good. All, every, anything, anyone, everyone, all, and all manner. Anything, everything, right? All manner. All manner, everything, anything, anyone, everyone. That's called. Okay. Let me see where we at. Can you turn this to me and can you do it how you did it before? Spinning around a little bit. Right. If I need to, I might try to fit something in here. If I got something like a small word or something I can put in there, I will. Let me see. Do I have anything to shum call aisle? I can put aisle right here. Here we go. So aisle, the character I and the character la. Okay. Aisle. Like how you walk down the aisle. Okay. Aisle is used as over. Over. Man, I jammed it up. I always be trying to fix it myself. Over or against. And it got a few other meanings, but these are the main ones. Over or against. Okay? Over or against. Like you throw a ball against the wall, right? Right? To go against someone. Or you go, or is over. Over or against. Okay? Now, boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Let's keep going. Draw another line here. Okay. So now let me take a look. Can y'all read this? Perfect. I think my writing is a little sideways, but it's all good. All right. So you got makala, which is sickness. You got shum, which is name. You have aisle, which is over or against. You have tazarai, which is leprous or leprosy. And you have call, which is all, every, anything, everyone, anyone, all things, and all manner. Okay. So let's go with garage. The next word is garage. I'll draw this line up here. Garage. Not garage, but garage. Ga by itself, singular. The character ra and the character sha are connected. It's pronounced garage. Garage. This word is used as drive out, cast out, drive out, cast out. In some cases, it's used as exile because you're driving them out, but it's used as cast out in this case. Cast out, drive out, cast out, exile, and I forget it was something else too. Okay. Hopefully, I ain't in the way. Is it me or is the camera a little sideways? It might just be me. Oh yeah, the camera was a little sideways. I'm about to say, damn, I ain't writing that sideways. Okay, here we go. So Makala, Tazarai. So we got a few words up there. Let's keep going. The next word is Tahar. Next word is Tahar. Character Ta by itself. Character Ha. And the character Ra are connected. Tahar. Tahar. Let me put how you pronounce it real fast before I write anything else. Ta. Har. Right? This word tahar is used as pure. Pure or cleanse or purify. Right? Pure, cleanse, or purify. Tahar. Slocking the thing, you good. I can I see your chair for a minute? You do the Shamar thing. I ain't gonna bring you up to the board. Because I'm gonna need the chair to come back and forth. If you don't mind. Yeah, you good. Big shout out to the Shamar. We got the Shamar helping us with the class and doing the guard. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we got those right there. I don't know if I'm gonna go further. I could just to see where we at, but we ain't gonna really need that much of the board. Okay. But since we got the space, I might as well use it. Y'all, I don't know how many of y'all remember when they used to say ain't nothing but space and opportunity. I remember being a kid and just everything was space and opportunity, man. We used to try to like mock the older cats that would be saying that. You know what I mean? Okay, here we go. All manner, shum, tazarai, aisle. Okay, so we got a few more. Let's do mawaf. Waf. Come over here. I know the right within this line. Bang. It's my line. I'll try to put this line here to make it easy. So the word mawaf. Character ma by itself, character wa, and the character tha. Mawa, right? That's how it's pronounced. Ma, character wa, and the character tha connected. Mawa. Okay, mawaf. Mawaf is used as death, dead, or die. Okay, but I'll just put death because I think that'll encompass the whole dead and die thing. You understand it from death, right? Death, dead, die. That's mawaf. Okay, man. Big shout out to I.S.U.P.K. Houston, man, for holding down our Passover. Did an excellent Passover. It was amazing. I mean, and it makes me think of Precinct Officer Karab. All right, big shout out to our brother, man. Lord's will we see you again on them chariots out. You know what I mean? When we make it. Man, listen, Karab, he was an excellent brother. All right. So now let's keep going. Keep going. So now, I got one more. Speaking of being on the chariots in Mawaf, you gotta say Kwam. Kwam Yashala. Right? Kwa by itself, the character wa and the character ma are connected. Okay? Kwam. That's how you pronounce the word. Kwam. Kwam is used as rise or rise up. Right? To rise up, to rise, Yasha'Allah. To rise again. All our brothers and sisters, man. Okay? Rise up. Kwam. Do I have any more on here? I got one more. Oh no, I got two more. Got two more to come. To come with. Two more. That's all I need. I just need space for two more. Okay. I don't know if I got the space for two more, but I'm gonna try and finesse a little bit. Y'all bear with me. I know if you coming out the world, you know a little bit about some finesse. Me to put nobody on Front Street. But you can't. You was in the world ever, in life ever at all. You know what I mean? Know a little bit about some finesse. See, some of y'all sisters in the truth know a lot about finesse. They know how to finesse their husband to get what they need, man. Listen, we got some good wives in the school. I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes I think about why y'all sisters even in here with us. I say these bros is out they damn mind to be in here sharing their husband and serving God and doing what a man tell them to do that ain't they daddy. Well, Salakia. For if you ever been in the world, you consider some man your daddy during some point in sex, but you just don't consider him your dad when it's time to make him sandwich. But in here, it's like they man, you got some honor amongst these ribs, man. All right, here we go. This is my line right here. I'm gonna try to fit two more. Try to fit two more in between these lines. So I got one right over here. The first one is Rakah. Now, hopefully, I didn't jam this line up too much. Hopefully, I'm within the line. Feel like I jammed it up a little bit. May or may have not. But big shout out to Priest and Officer Barzal Rakah. Okay, out of Philly, man. What's going on, Barzal? Okay. So the next word is Rakah. Wherever you at out there. You know what I'm saying? So the next word is Rakah. Character Ra. Oh, Salaki. The character Ra, the character Wa are connected. So this is a great example because the first two are connected, and then the character Ka by itself. So you got the character Ra and the character Wa connected, and then you have the character Ka by itself. Okay. Got to get some of this off here. And that is Rakah. Racha, just like our homeland, Yerushalayim, which is Jerusalem, right? So this is how it's pronounced. R-A-W, raw, and then C-H-A-A, cha. The Middle Eastern pronunciation, which is where we're from, the Middle East, racha, right, with that hawk spit sound. And this word is used as spirit. Okay, spirit. Racha. The next word is tama'ah. Tama'ah. And here we go. I got a little bit to say about this tama'ah. Ta, the character ma, and the character ah. Now here's a good example, another good example, because neither one of these are connected. Right? Tama'ah. Okay. This is how it's pronounced. Ta, ma, ah. I feel like I can make this ta just a tad bit bigger. Ta, ma, ah. About this word tama'ah. This word tama'ah is used as unclean. Good night. Here we go. Here we go, Nathan. Unclean. Somebody done cut me to piss. Got me putting this up on the board. Unclean. Y'all, y'all don't know this, but I got a nickname from some of the captains, man. Y'all the unclean priests. Good night. Captain Zariak, I think Captain who else? Man, good night. Tama'ah. Any unclean, we'll go into it. Any uncleanness from sex, uncleanness from whatever, from a death or whatever, unclean. Okay, to be unclean, to become unclean, to be religiously unclean, meaning you serve another god, unclean. All right. I think Captain Marvel Quad. Who else says that, man? Confession is good for the soul. All right. So those are some of the words we have. Did I miss anything? I think I pretty much got everything in the every word in the prayer. Prayer isn't long, right? It's not long. So you know what I mean? So I think I got everything. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm looking at everything up on the board. I think I'm cool. Oh, did I do I am missing something. I'm missing the main thing. I got a few more words to put up there now. Right? I'm not gonna skip over these words. We're gonna I'm gonna write these words up here. Okay. So I'm gonna save the biggest space for the highest of them all. That's the most high, right? Just because I ain't don't get all spooky, it's just because I decided to do that. All right, then we're gonna just take up some of these other ones, right? And I'll use these three right here. Let's clean up these top ones right here. Okay, so now let's start with the Most High's name. Lord's name is Yahweh. Now I know that we know this in the school, but so there's people out there that don't know this. The character Yah, the character Ha, the character Wa, and the character Ha again, and they are connected. The character Wa and the character Ha are connected. Yahweh. This is how you say the Lord's name. Okay. It's 3 times where you permit it, where it's acceptable to say the Lord's name. Also, too, the Lord's name means the Most High. It is used as. Can't say it means it is used as the Most High. You got to be careful because he didn't give us a meaning to his name. He told us who the hell he was, and that was that. He said, "I'm the Most High," right? He said, "I'm Yahweh. This shall be my name for all generations." He didn't give us what his name meant. He didn't break it down to Moses. He told Moses, "Nigga, I am that I am. Who the hell is you to ask me what my name is? I be who the hell I be. Just listen and do what I say." Right? I was watching Confession is Good for the Soul. I was just watching um a show with the kids, right? With the babies. They were watching, what was they watching? Sing 2. They was watching Sing 2, and the wolf to symbolize the so-called the small hats, right? The small hats, the so-called our people, but they're not. Okay, the small hats, one who run the music in all Hollywood, and the small hat, the little wolf that represented the small hat, he told the little koala bear, he said, "The right thing to do is what I tell you to do," and then threw him off the roof, or tried to throw him off the roof. Man, listen, let me tell y'all something. The Most High, he didn't tell us what his name meant. He said, "I'm. This is my name for all generations. You better obey me. The right thing to do is what I tell you to do." And you know what I mean? Like that was that. The Lord, he is who he is. It ain't no meaning to his name, which is why I didn't say his name means the Most High, because who knows what his name actually means? He just told us what his name was, and we always call him the Most High because there's nobody above him. We call him the terrible power. We call him the power, but his name is Yahweh, and we use it as the Most High because that is his reputation. That's who he is. All right. Don't go searching trying to break his name down in Hebrew, y'all. Don't be silly. Because being a Hebrew scholar, you might understand, or just being a brother that understands Hebrew, or a sister, you might go and, let me see what it means. Don't be silly, man. Because you don't know. Okay? The world may never know. World may never know. All right, so now let's keep going. The next word is one of the main words, Haka. Speaking of the power, the next word is Kawak. Big shout out to priest and officer Kawak out of headquarters, man. So the character Wa is by itself. The character Wa and the character Ka are connected. So the regular Ka, K-A, because this is how you pronounce it, Ka, and then Wak. Not Wap, Wak. Kawak, right? And this is power. Speaking of the power, speaking of having power or strength, Kawak, used as power, strength, vigor. I forgot all the rest of them. So, but in this case, it's used as power. Okay, Kawak, power. And next up is Baba Kushal. If you know that the Lord is the terrible power, then you're gonna be saying this word a lot once you realize what he could have done to you. Baba, or what he can still do. Baba Kwa, Baba Kwa, and Shah. S-H-A-H. The character Ba by itself, the character Ba again by itself, the character Kwa by itself, the character Shah and the character Ha are connected. How you pronounce it? Ba, Kwa, Shah. Baba Kwasha, right? We say Baba Kwasha, right? This was just our pronunciation of it. Baba Kwasha. This word is please. I better learn this word in school. I'm telling you straight up. Muhammad don't like certain things. He don't like certain things. You know what I mean? Been a great brother to all of us. You know what I'm saying? You like to hear that Baba Kwasha from brothers and sisters, talking to each other. You know what I mean? Being polite and acting like we ain't been in the world. You know what I'm saying? Being that we're brand new. Because he serves the terrible power, and we all learn how to serve the terrible power from him and all the generals and captains and men above us. All right. And the sisters that's been in the school for so long. So these are the words that's in the prayer for the power. Okay. Now, once we get into the prayer, we're going to break it down and we're going to translate it and see how these words were put together to speak a sentence. Okay. All right. If I can don't think I got a lot of space up top, but I'll try to do this up top before we get into the breakdown, just to show you. I won't do the example how I usually do it, but I will put up there how we speak. So, okay, so Hebrew is spoken from right to left. Okay, so spoken and written from right to left. It starts with a verb normally, right? This is the verb. Then you describe the verb, and you further describe the verb if needs be. My example is driving fast, very. So driving is the verb, the action word. Fast, you describing it. Very fast, you further describing it. Then is the noun, right? Then comes the noun. So the action comes first, then the noun, which is the person, place, or thing. In this case, it would be chili peppers, right? A chili pepper, and then next would be to describe the noun, and then you further describe the noun. So chili peppers, hot, and then red, just to describe how hot it was, right? Chili peppers, hot, red, or red hot chili peppers, or my bad, I'm going the wrong way. So driving fast, very, chili peppers, hot, red. So the red hot chili peppers was driving very fast. Okay, that's the example. That's how you speak Hebrew. That's how you write Hebrew. You start with the verb, or normally, right? Now it's not always. We ain't Esau. It's not like you have to. Then because you're gonna see in a second, as soon as we go into the prayer, that it doesn't start with a verb. Okay, but this is the rule. This is how we do it. The verb, the action word, then you describe it, then you further describe it, and then the noun, then you describe it, then you further describe it if needs be. That's usually how it is. Okay. So now let's get into the class. Let's get into it. Let's get into the translation. No, actually, you good. If you want to take one of these mics, but I'm gonna be breaking it down. So, because the prayer for the power is not, it ain't in the Bible. Is the brothers put together the y'all see that the brothers put together that for us to pray to the Lord for the power, um, what I mean, for the spiritual power. So now let's get it. Let's get it. Do I need the board? I don't need the board. Let's go into it. Hold on. Boom. Here we go. Okay, I'll leave the board up there. It ain't hurting nobody. And it's in the corner. All right. Now, boop, boop, boop. So now let's start. Let's get into it. Okay. So this is what we call the hakak, right? Hakak. Ha at the beginning for the, and then cock is power. Okay. And Esau did not sound bite that and make all type of nastiness. I already know these devils is weird. Now, so starting with so the prayer for the power is this is how it goes. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Baba Pashah. The thunder nawa, hakak, Lara Pa'a, Kal Makala, Wakal Marawa, hakak, La Tahor, Hamatazarayim, hakak, Lahakwim, Hamathium, hakak, Arakawath, Atama Allah, Lagarashun, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, the Wada Amun. Okay, now what we said in Hebrew, what we said in English is this: Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you, so be it. Right now, another word that I forgot to put up there, two more words, was the water and Amun. Okay. I mean, I could put them up there, but we all know what the water means. The water is thank you, and Amun is so be it. Okay. If needs be, y'all just tell me. I'll put it up on the board. You know what I mean? I believe I believe we all know it. All right. So let's keep going now. So here it says Yahweh. We know that that's the Lord's name. Notice we did not start with a verb. We didn't start with a verb. This is a prayer. And our language belongs to us. We are not like Esau, where if it's 8:01, you late. We, we just not that type of people. We don't operate like that. It's not like a strict rule. Now we got laws that's strict, but the Lord also gave us laws that if you broke those laws, you had something you can do. But us being silly, we took that lightly, forgetting that he was the terrible power. And we started to be so stupid that we would give him the sacrifice before we did the sin. It's like, but that just was, it was backwards for us to do that. But we still had an out. We still had mercy from the Lord. He gave us the strict rule and then gave us an out if we messed up because he loved us, but we took it for granted. Now, that being said, our language is not like how Esau's society is. It ain't like a strict rule where you know where you not where where it's you got to do it exactly like that. So, with that being said, the prayer starts with the Lord's name, Yahweh, right? Next, you got Ba Ha Shum. Ba Ha Shum. Now, the character Ba in the beginning of a root word, somebody type it in and tell me what it means if y'all can remember. What is Ba used as at the beginning of a root word? Somebody let me know. For all the brothers and sisters that's been studying, what is the character Ba? When it's at the beginning of a root word, what is it used as? Okay. While y'all typing it in, I want y'all to see something. Notice the word Baba Koshal. It's two Bas right there. Most people would think, okay, this Ba is probably saying whatever the character Ba is used as at the beginning, and then Ba Kosha is probably the root word, but it's not. It's not like that, right? This is the whole entire word. Okay. Baba Kosha. Now, what is the character ba used as at the beginning of a root word? The character ba is used as in, at, on. Something's telling me to write this part down on the board. I don't know why. Maybe y'all might need it. I'm gonna try to put it up on the board for everybody. All right. While we going through it, just some of these connecting words. I feel it might help y'all out. You know what I mean? I'll erase some of this down here. And I just put it right in here, right? Try to take up this middle part. But just if y'all new to the Hebrew and y'all don't exactly understand it, or you might not have learned some of this stuff yet, in your zone, okay, or you just tuning into the Philly Hebrew class. We do have connectors that go at the beginning and at the end of our words, or what we call the root word, which is the main word, because characters or the letters, they can attach onto the beginning or the end. And so imagine this word stop, right? And if I wanted to say please stop, or how about this? Let's use an easier one. Let's use home. Most people right now are at home, right? So just for a quick example, sidebar, home. If I wanted to say at home, imagine all I had to do is put a home, right? A home. And then if I wanted to say at my home, imagine if I just put a Y at the end. And so this would be the main word. Or let me not do it that way because it's easier to underline the words that connect, the letters that connect it on. So imagine if this letter A represented at, and this letter Y represented me or my. So now you would have a homie, right? And this would be at my home. So that's sort of how it is in Hebrew. Okay. So I'll give you an example. House is bayath, right? It's bayath in Hebrew. Ba, the character ya, and the character tha are connected. If I wanted to say at house or at home, I would say ba, Bayav. Because the character ba is used as at, in, on, or by, right? Now, if I wanted to say at my home, I would say Babayav Ya. Babayav Ya. At my home. Ba Bayav Ya. At Bayav home Ya my. Babayav Ya. At my home. Now, these are all letters. It's like the letter A and the letter Y, but they have word meanings. So that's just the best I can sort of break it down for you. So let me just give you some of the meanings of the character ba. We call our letters characters because they are pictures of things. I believe this is a picture of a house or a tent, pretty much. So the character ba, right? When it's at the beginning, this is how it's pronounced ba. When it goes in the front, when it's in the front of a root word, right? So remember, when it's at the front of a root word. And I'll come back to the prayer. I just want to put this up there. It's used as in, at, by, with. Okay, and I believe there's another meaning. And, on. In, at, by, with, on. You in the house, you at the house, you by the house, you with the house, you on the house. All of those seem to have made sense some type of way to say you at home. I'm by the crib. I'm at the crib. I'm with the house. You know what I mean? Did you, I don't know, something with the house? Yes, I'm with the house, right? So now I'm on the house. I'm on top of the house, meaning you're at home. Okay. So I just wanted to sidebar note that real quick. Now let's get back into it, please. Right. So now, if we go back right here, where we at? Bahashem. So in ha, the character ha is used as the ba ha, in the, okay, and then name. Shum is name. Okay, Shum is name. I believe we went over that earlier, and I gave you, and we all had those notes. Shum is name. Actually, Shum is still up there on the board right now. Is used as name. I can also give you the character with the character ha. Is used as when a character ha is in front of a root word, right? This character here, okay, character ha. I forget what ha is. I forget what it was. It wasn't like I forget what ha the picture it is. But when it's in front, okay, when it's in front of a root word or in front of the word, it's used as the or of, right? The or of. That's what it's used as. Okay. So I try to draw a line here and draw one here. And if I got any other ones, I'll put them up as we go along, just so y'all can get the notes from it. Okay, let's keep going. So ha is in front. I mean, ha is the or of. So you got Yahweh, which is the Lord. Ba, which is in. Ha is the. Shum is name. So Lord in the name. Okay, Lord in the name. So let me see if I can zoom in just a tad bit more. Maybe this will be better for everybody. Y'all let me know. Right, in the name. Here we go. So Lord in the name, right? In the name, Yahweh Shai. I don't gotta write out Yahweh Shai. Everybody know that's, Jesus or Jesus Christ, however you want to say it. It's Yahweh Shai, right? In Hebrew. So Lord in the name, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, right? So the Most High in the name of Yahweh Shah. The next word is Baba Quashah. Baba Quashah. Remember, this word is please. So you got Lord in the name of Yahweh Shah, please. Baba Quashah, please. Now you have the word Nathun Lanawa. Nathun is the root word. That's the other one I didn't give us. So lock here for that. Nathun. I just sort of left Nathun out of it. Right. Let me just quickly put this up quickly. Right. Nathun is a root word that's used as give. I'll put it down here. Okay. Nathun is used as a root word used as give. All right. Na by itself, tha, and the character na. Nathun. Okay, that's how you pronounce it, which is where they get the name Nathan from and Nathaniel and all that. Like Nathaniel Allah is Nathaniel, right? Nathun, this word is used as give. That's the main usage of it, to give. Okay, so we got that quickly. So I didn't hold everybody up. Nathun is give. Now, let's get back into it. I just want to make sure I give y'all as much as I can. You know what I mean? So Nathun is give. Let's get back into it. So we got Yahweh, which is the Lord, by Hashem, in the name of Yahweh Shai, which is Jesus Christ or Jesus, right? Baba Kushal is please. Nathun is give. La, Nawa. La is two. Remember, I was telling you they use the character La as a connector, but the character La keeps its meaning as compared to the character Yah. When it's used as a connector, it does not have a meaning. The character La does have a meaning. So Nathun Lanawa, right? La is to, give to, and Nawa is an ending to say us, we, or our. We, us, or our. Give to us, okay? And you should get it. This is our house. We bought this house. This house belongs to us. All right, you get it. We bought this car. This our car. This car belongs to us. That's the character. That's the two characters. Nawa. It comes from the root word anak nawa, right? So that nawa is at the end of anak nawa, which is the root word for we, us, or our. And they just took that. Adam just took that and put that at the end of the any other Hebrew words. Nawa is now saying we, us, or our. And it goes at the end of whatever root word. Now they use this character la to say give, give to us. Nathun, give la to Nawa, us. Give to us, right? Give to us. So Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, please give to us. Give to us Hakak. Hakak. Right? Give to us the, and Kak is power. Give to us the power. The power. So in the name of Jesus, please give to us the power. Okay, Hakak. Then we say it again, Hakak, the power. So please give it to us the power to Rapah, the power La Rapah, the power to, right here, to Rapa'ah or Rapah, to heal, the power to heal. All right. So, Lord, in the name of Jesus, please give to us the power to heal. It's the first thing we ask, right? We asking the Most High, give us the power to heal, please. Right? We ask, we ain't demanding. Please give us the power to heal. Kal, all, or all manner, right? Or everything, all things. Give us all manner. Give us the power to heal all manner. Ma khala. Ma khala, y'all remember this one, right? Ma khala, all manner of what? Of sickness. Ma khala, sickness. Okay, so I hope y'all sort of getting how everything is going, the flow of things. I didn't put up here the two. I didn't put up there la. La is how you say two, right? So all manner of sickness. Okay. All manner of sickness. Kal, all manner. Makala, of sickness, right? Next you have wa kal ma the wa. Now this is another word that I didn't give us. I said all manner of sickness, and I was supposed to give us madawa. This is a good time to get to go into the Blue Letter Bible and show you how to find words. But first, let's finish this. Why at the beginning of a root word is how you say and. If y'all remember, it's how you say and, nevertheless, but, now heretofore. Give me some of the other old quicker English words that they would say just to replace the word and, because we use and so much, that in old quicker English, they, in older times, they would substitute and with notwithstanding, nevertheless, moreover, uh now heretofore, therefore. Give me some other ones. But y'all get what I'm trying to say, right? They would just replace and with those words, or the character why that was written in the scriptures. They would write it in English as therefore, notwithstanding. Okay, nevertheless. So nevertheless, all, and then madawa. Madawa is a word that's used as disease. Madawa is disease, and all manner of disease. Okay, madawa. I'm trying to think. Trying to see? Should I put this up on the board? I really don't want to take away from where we at now with it. I'll put some of the words that we didn't go through. I'll put them up at the end. All right, so I'll put la, because I didn't do the connector la. I didn't do madawa, right? Madawa I actually didn't do Yahawashai. I'll put them all up at the end. Just so we have them. Okay. So Madawa is disease. Now let's prove that it's disease by going on to the I'll show y'all at the end. We're gonna stick with the prayer right now. So right now you have Hakak again. So you got let's start from the beginning. Yahweh, which is the Lord Bahashem, in the name of Yahweh Shai, Jesus. Baba Kushal, please. Nathan Lanawa, give to us. Nathan, give Lanawa to us. Hakak, the power. Hakak, the power. La Rapa'ah, the power to heal. I didn't give us Rapa'ah either. And I think about it, I didn't give us Rapa'ah. Okay, so that's another one we can do at the end. The power to heal. La Rapa'ah, the power to heal. Kal Makala. Kal is all manner. Makala, or Kal is all manner of. Makala is all manner of sickness. Wakal Madawa. And all, Wakal and all, Madawa. Salaki. Wakal is all manner of Madawa, disease. And all manner of disease. Okay. Hakak, the power. La Tahar, the power to Tahar. The power to Tahar. Hakak La Tahar. Tahar is cleanse. Hakak La Tahar, the power to cleanse. The power to cleanse. All right. The character La is used as two, and this is how you know it keeps its meaning. Even over here in the Thunla Nawa, it would still give to us. It went at the beginning of the ending part. Right here, it goes on the beginning of the root word. So it went over here, it moved to the beginning of the ending to say give to us, not to give us. We might think to give us, right? If we were saying that, we could say it that way. But we saying give to us. We ain't saying the Lord said to give us this. We asking the Lord to give us this, right? So now I'm just giving an example, but that sort of seems in my head the way why it would be used that way. Give to us. Now this is very common to see it like that. All right, so that's just my take on it. Every time I seen it this way, it was always something to us, not to something us or to something else, right? So now to go back into it, la tahar, to cleanse, right? If it was saying to cleanse us, it would be la tahar nawa, right? I don't think it would be cleansed to us, right? So not unless it was saying purified us or cleansed us, right? I believe the la could go there and in that sort of form too. But I'm just trying to explain it to you. Hopefully I'm not saying too much where it confuses you, right? But la tahar, to cleanse, to cleanse. So we got Lord in the name of Yahweh Shah, or Lord in the name of Jesus, please give to us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse. Next is hata, ha matazarayim, ha matazarayim, ha matazarayim. So to cleanse, ha at the beginning is what? The. We got it on the board. The matazarayim. The tazarai was what? We go to the board, we bring it up. It was tazarai. It was one of the main words. I believe I erased it, right? But I got it here for us. Tazarai was leprous. Leprous. So that's what tazarai was. Tazarai is leprous. So manner and then the matazarayim, the leprous, right? Ma at the beginning is from or of, and then tazarai, then rayum, the yum at the end is plural for more than one person that's leprous, right? Or what they would say, more than one leper, right? So to cleanse the, and then from leprous or from leprosy or from the leprous or of the leprous. All right. But remember this, our grammar has to match. If you're saying ha, I can't really explain it to you now because I got to go and do more, and it's going to take us off the prayer. But just know it's supposed to match. You got the up here, the, you have the right here, the. So it has to match. You'll see if something is using ha, then a lot of the other, I believe, I forget what it is. Is it the noun? I forget what it is. But they'll all have ha, or they'll all have whatever is being used. It's usually ha or tha. Okay. But not to take us off course too much. Ha matazarayim, the of or from leprosy or the lepers, right? To cleanse the leprous, right? To cleanse the leprous, which is of leprosy, right? And plural is more than one. So hakak, the power, la tahar, to cleanse. Ha, the matazarayim, leprous. To cleanse the leprous. Hakak, okay, is the power. The power. La ha koyum. Now, la at the beginning to say two. To say two. To what? To the, right? Ha. To the koyum. Koyum is the feminine way of saying wum, of wa. So you'll see places where it should be a wa used, and it's not. It's a ya that's used because ya would be the feminine, right? Ya would be the feminine. So instead of it saying wa, it's saying ya. So instead of laha kwam, it's laha koyum. Same way, Slocky, y'all. I'm sliding this chair back. Same way where because I ain't want to keep on hitting the camera. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I was hitting the camera a little bit. Same way. Oh, damn, y'all can't see it. Let me bring it back up. Same way where when we talk to the Most High, I come around to the camera too, just for a little bit. The same way when we speak to the Most High, or the Most High speaks to us, he'll change it to the feminine for us. It's the same way. So you got, there's a few words where you got, I'll give you an example. He is Hawa'a. Hawa'a. She is Haya'a. So you feel me? It's like one is Hawa'a, it's the masculine. Haya'a is the feminine. All right. So we asking the Most High uh to give us the power to raise up, right? To rise up. Kwam Yashala, rise up, right? And then this is the feminine. So instead of Kwam, it would be Kwayum. Okay. So that just wanted to give you all that. Oh damn, did we lose connection with the camera? I think I did something. I don't know what happened. Let me try to put the camera back up, y'all. But for now, we'll just go back into it. I'm gonna see if the camera will come back up. And it did. All right, perfect. So now, I know I was in that camera. I knocked the cord out. So now, where we at? So now we got Hakak, Laha, Koyum, to the raising, to the rising, right? The power to the raising, to the rising, or to raise, right? Because you're going to see it in a second. Ha is the, Math comes from Moath, which is death, dead, or die. To the dead, plural, yum at the end. To the dead, I'm saying to the dead, plural. To the raising of the dead. So, the power, haka, latahar, to cleanse, right? Ha matazarayim, to cleanse the leprous, right? Hakak, the power, lahakoyam, to raise, to the raising of hamathium, the dead. Lahakoyam, to the raising, to the rising, right? Hamathyum, of the dead. To the rising of the dead, to raise the dead, right? Now, right here is a perfect example of what I was trying to tell you about ha, and about how our grammar is, where I can't go too much into it, right? But we do got a good enough example where you can see ha used a lot. But I would have to go and tell you what specifically they are that's being used. I think it's it has to match. I forget what it is. I got it in the notes, but these two specific things that I just cannot remember right now, y'all. So lock these two things, they have to match, right? So you see how here, you see it here, and cock is the power, hakak the power, hamatazarayim is the leprous, hamathium is the dead. So some of these are just saying the, But then you have times where certain times where ha is used because it's matching the just like here, just like the and then from leprous or from leprosy, right? To say leprous. They're leprous, they're of leprosy. They're because ma at the beginning is saying of. This is saying the ha matazarayim, the lepers, right? But it just has to match. And I just can't explain what it is. I forgot the two. I was trying to remember it for y'all. I just can't remember it. But the same thing we're here. Because you could have said la quawum, la quayum, if you know what I mean, to make it feminine. But laha quayum. To raise the dead. Now let me show you. Um Here is ha. You got to and then raise and then the dead. To the raise, to the rising, or the rise of the dead, to rise the dead, right? But that would be without ha, to rise the dead, to raise the dead. To the right here is ha, and it's used for the grammar reason on how we say our Hebrew words. To the rising of the dead, plural. Give us the power to the rising of the dead, or la for the rising of the dead. Because la is also used very, very rarely as for. Okay, for this. Just like ma is from, it's for, but it's very rarely used as of. Why? Because ha is saying the, or it's used as of. It's assumed because of is a word that's assumed. The word of in Hebrew is shum. I mean, it's shall. The character shah and the character la connected. Nobody ever uses it because there's no need to. It's something that's assumed. Okay. So just like the is assumed. It is. It's something that is assumed. So I don't want to spend too much more time on it, but I wanted y'all to see um just that it was used this way. To or for the raising of, which is would be just assume the dead, plural, yum, right? To the for the raising of the dead, for the rising of the dead, right? For the rising of the dead, lahakoyum ha mathium, akak lahakoyum hamathium, the power for the rising of the dead. It's simple, right? The power to raise the dead. It's all the same thing. The power to raise the dead. That's how you would correctly say it is lahakoyum, hakak lahakoyum hamathium. The power to raise the dead, right? The power for the rising of the dead, right? Now let's keep going. Hakak. Next is the power. I'll raka waf. I'll raka waf, right? I'll is over, against, over or against. So the power over raka waf. I'll raka waf, right? I'll raka waf. The power over spirits, plural. The power over spirit, plural. Waf in the feminine. So over spirits. The power over spirits, hata ma'ala. And that's a perfect example for the character ha to show you again. Hata ma'ala, for spirits, plural, the unclean. Ta ma'al. Ta ma'al is the root word. Hata ma'ala is unclean. I forgot why they put the la there. I couldn't remember. Right? I couldn't figure it out. Why they put la there, and I don't know if it's in the notes, but they got Hatama Allah even though Tama'a was the root, and I looked it up. Tama'a is the root. I'm not sure why we have la there at the end. So the power over spirits, the unclean. The power over unclean spirits, right? The power over spirits unclean. Why? Remember the rule. Why is it saying the power over spirits unclean? Big shout out to everybody that just that tuned in again. All right. Shalom, Yahba Shem Shabrakatah. Yahweh Shamar, Allah Thumb by Shem Yahweh Shah, to all the sisters as well. Big shout out to you, brother, out there in South Carolina. Right. So now the power of over spirits, the unclean. The power over unclean spirits. If you look down here, we don't have it saying the power over the unclean spirits. And actually, I forgot they used against. Over or against is the same thing. The power over unclean spirits, the power against unclean spirits. We're against the LGBT, whatever. We're against, white supremacy, right? So that now you get it. You threw the ball against the wall. Okay. So the power against unclean spirits, the power over unclean spirits. It doesn't say the power against spirits, or it doesn't say the power against the unclean spirits, even though it says that up here. That's how it was spoken. That's how it was written. A power against the unclean spirits, right? A power against spirits, the unclean. So now let's keep going. So Haka, Arakawath, the power against Atama Allah, power against spirits, Atama Allah, unclean. The power against unclean spirits. Laga Rashun. Laga Rashun. Garashun. Remember that word garage. Garage, right? Garage just has the character na at the end. It just has the character na at the end. With that being said, right? I forget. Damn, I forget. It's in the notes. The character na at the end is in the notes. I just cannot remember. Just like you use ma at the end, I believe it's there. Yeah, something. Add ma to the end is saying there. THEIR. And that's the masculine, and then na is the feminine. Okay. And we got garage is cast out, right? And here it says to cast them out. Them and they're the same exact thing. You saying they're, them, this is theirs, it belongs to them. It's the same exact thing. It says to garage or garashun, to cast out them, to cast them out, to cast their out, right? Hatama Allah to Hatama Allah, the unclean or unclean spirits, right? Arakawath, Hatama Allah, the unclean spirits, Laga Rashun, to cast them out, to cast their out. I believe I have it in the notes. Oh, let me see. Let me try to pull this for you. I don't really want to. I mean, we at the end of it right now, for real, for real. So I can go sort of into the email, and I'll pull this. Try to pull this up for y'all so y'all can see what I mean. I ain't gonna take time to try to find the other stuff in the notes because I'm not exactly sure where it's at. I just know we got it because you know what I mean. I just can't remember where at. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Let me show y'all this real quick, just because I already know where this is at. Okay, boom. I'll go here to this one and I'll show you now. I'll share this. Bam, here we go. So these are the rules. That was the rules to the future tense, I believe. So here we go. Ma at the end, there. THEIR. That's the IER or EIR. THEIR. And this is masculine. You add ma to the end. How do you know? it says add to the end, right? So you got my. My is masculine and feminine, the way you say it in Hebrew, right? If you say this is my something, you don't have to change it for the feminine. You just add Yah at the end. It says add to the end, Yah. To say my, you add Yah at the end. To say your, you just add Ka at the end. You don't have to, it's masculine and feminine. You can use it for the both, for both. If you want to say something is his, you add Wa to the end. Something is hers, you add Ha to the end. Here it goes again. If you want to say something is ours, or this belongs to us, or we, right? You add Nawa to the end. Okay. Abanawa, our father, right? So you get what I'm trying to say. Your masculine plural, meaning this is yours, but you talking to more than one person. How we would say today, this y'all's. But the y'all, if it's men, it's come. Right? Now, if this is y'all's and you talking to sisters, it's kun at the end. Kun added at the end. Same thing. This is theirs. This belongs to them. You would say ma. You add ma to the end. I thought I had it on here because hum and hun is how you say them in I believe it's on one of these sheets of paper. I cannot remember it with one of these notes. But to say there or them in the feminine, it's na. You add na to the end. To cast them out, to cast their out, they added na to the end of it. The gar rashun. So la. So let me go back just to show you since I'm speaking about it. Lagar rashun, right here. La to garage to cast them out. Garashun to cast garage to cast out. Garashun there out to cast there out, to cast them out. Lagarashun to cast them out. Right, that should be simple. So Hakak, the power, Al Rakawaf, the power against spirits, Atama Allah, unclean. Lagarashun to cast them out. To cast them out. Now y'all see how this one word Lagarashun, it means to cast out them. To cast out them. But this is one word. It just got two letters added to the front, which is la. The other one added to the end to cast them out. La at the beginning, na added to the end. Right? Because some of our letters have word meanings. Okay. We use them as connectors, connecting words. Yah is the only connector that does not have a word meaning. It's just used sort of like a symbol or like a sign to know that you connecting the subject to the preposition. Okay, so lagarashun to cast them out. We got ba hashum, ba in ha the shum name. We already know that. And the name or the name of Yahweh Shai, right? And the name of Yahweh Shai, the water, which is thank you, Amun is so big. Okay. So we have Yahweh, Lord, Bahashem, in the name or in the name of Yahweh Shai, Jesus, Baba Quashal, please, Nathan, give, Lanawa, to us, Hakak, the power, Hakak, the power, La Para'ah, to heal, Kal, all manner of, Makala, sickness, Wa, and Kal, all manner of, Madawa, disease. Like you see how Kal is everything, all, anything, and all manner of, Wakal, right? Disease, Madawa, Hakak, the power, La Tahar, to heal. Salaki, the power to cleanse, to clean, to cleanse, to purify. Matazarayim, to cleanse the leprous, right? To cleanse the leprous of leprosy, plural. Hakak, the power. La ha koyam, the power to raise, the power for the raising, right? The power to raise. Hamathium, the dead, right? Hakak, the power. Al Rakawath, so Hakak, the power. Al Rakawath, al over or against. Rakawath, spirits, the power against spirits. Atama'ala, unclean, the power against unclean spirits, the power against spirits unclean. Lagar Rashun, to cast them out, to cast them out, to cast out them, right? Bahashem, in the name of Yahweh Shai, Jesus, the water. Thank you. Amun, so be it. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Baba Kushal, Nathalanawa, Hakak, Larapa'ah, Kal Makala, Wakal Matawa, Hakak, La Tahor, Amatazarayim, Hakak, Lahakwim, Hamathium, Hakak, Arakawath, Atama Allah, Lagarashun, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Wada Amun. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the leprous, the power to raise the dead, the power against spirits unclean, against unclean spirits, to cast them out, right? To cast them out in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. That's exactly what we have down here. And I done went all the way out trying to show y'all this. Good night. So that's exactly what we have down here. All right. Is exactly the same. We went through it. We translated everything. I'm gonna give y'all the last what's this, 4 words, right? That I didn't give y'all. Well, 3 words and 1 connector, right? That I didn't give you. And I'm gonna write that up on a board just so y'all can have it for y'all notes, man. And then we gonna get up out of here. So with that being said, man, this is the translation of the prayer for the power in Hebrew. Let me just keep it right there because I don't want to jam it up for nobody. In case y'all wanted to screenshot of this, something like that. Right. So this is the prayer for the power. Man, listen. One day our king will return. When that day comes, we better be prepared because he may, like the Bible says, he may, he may or may not accept, the good or the evil that you have done. You know what I mean? And the ones who are accepted, they will get the power. Every bit of what we just prayed for, every bit of what we ask, it will come. I know right now it look like it ain't coming. I know right now to some people it look like we just in this forever, for another 150 years and 200 years and we don't know and blah, blah, blah. But it's going to come. And I doubt if it's another 200 years for this war to pop off and everybody to blow each other off the map. Look like it's about to happen tomorrow. Right? But even if it was, let me just give y'all an example. Even if it was 200 years, what is that to 150,000 years in rulership? I'm talking about complete, utter rulership 300,000 years from now. I mean, come on. Now, with that being said, man, I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna put this on the board for everybody. Let's get it. Hold on. Hold up. I press the right thing. Here we go. Let's get. I'm gonna write these last 4 words up here. I can actually bring this over. Now I'll leave it up. I'll just erase the parts that I need. I'll try to put them in these boxes right here. So we got 3 words and 1 connector. I'll do the connector first in the smallest box right here. So la, character la. Okay, this is the character la. Character la at the beginning of a root word is to. Sometimes it's used as of, and sometimes it's used as for. Right? I believe it's used as for more than of. Also, I didn't give us the character ma. I'll put that here. I'll just do it here real quick since I got a small enough box to do it. The character ma at the beginning of a root word, right? This is the character ma. It's used as from. So let me put this in the parentheses. So like, it's used as from or for or of. Okay, that's just from is the main one for the character ma. Now, the words that I didn't give you, I don't think I gave you Yahweh Shai, Yah, Ha, Wa, and then Shai. Right, Yahweh Shai is Jesus, right? Who the world calls. Damn, I start writing in Hebrew again. Good night. Mixing that up sometime. Yeah, Yahweh. Damn. You know what? I wrote in English, bro. I forgot that the Shah is a W in English. The character Shah right here is a W in English. All right. Yahweh Shai, which is Jesus. All right. So Jesus in English, Jesus in Greek. I meant Joshua is the English word for Jesus Christ. It's Joshua. The actual word for Jesus Christ. Jesus, Joshua in English, okay? Jesus in Greek, Joshua in English. Right, that's Yahweh Shai, okay? I put a comma here, but it's nothing else. The next word is Thawada. Oh no, Rapa'ah. Then give us Rapah, right? Ra-pa. Pronounced Rapa'ah. Okay, well, it's written out Rapa'ah. It's said straight though, Rapa'ah. Right? So this word Rapa'ah or Rapah, Salaki, I think it is Rapah. I think I'm saying it wrong. It's Rapah, the Pa and the I are connected. Rapah is heal. That's how you say heal. Okay? La Rapa'ah, the power of what? To heal. La right there, the power to heal. La Rapa'ah. So that's how you say heal. The next word was the water. Right? Tha, wa, the character da and the character ha are connected. I'm gonna try to just make another box here. It's pronounced the water. We know that that this is saying thank you. It's how you say thank you in Hebrew. Or thanks, since I ain't got enough room. Right? Thanks. Thanks, or people say thank you. Right? Thank you. Last but not least, Aman. So it was 3 words. It was actually 4 words. I forgot about Aman. But it was 3 words in the connector originally. Aman. So when people say amen, they're mispronouncing the word Aman or saying it in what English? I forget what it is. Aman. And this is how you say, so be it. So be it. Aman. Right? So be it. Hopefully y'all can see this. I didn't jam it up on the screen and nothing. All right. With that being said, man, I want to say Thawada to everybody that tuned in, everybody that comes to class, everybody that comes to our events, watches our camps, watches our online videos. Say Thawada to you. Do not hesitate to come in. We don't know how long we got, but it is the Sabbath. Go enjoy your Sabbath, y'all. With that being said, Shalom, Anya Kotazayan, Marama Warka, Kaya Hayawam, Anya Wabarkatha Al Kahan, Wakotazayan, Nathanyala, Wada, Shalom. Right. What I just said was, peace, Israel. I'm Officer Marah, your teacher for today. I'm passing the class over to Priest and Officer Nathanyala. Thank you. Peace. Shalom, y'all.
Shalom Israel. This is I.S.U.P.K. Security announcements. Where the I.S.U.P.K. start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. Rules for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother and sister comes into school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After the 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from their head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this month period, the the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, you can find it in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, or Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. Means tenth in Hebrew, Mayashra. 10% of every increase the Lord gives you. Free treasury give to Treasury Department. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. And the upcoming holy convocations. What that say over there, sir?
May 31st, 2026. That starts
Feast of First Fruits. Count con. So it'll be the Feast of First Fruits. Remind Akim it starts on May 31st. Remind Akim and Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to become a trooper in the schools, have to wear all black boots, shirts, pants, and headscarves. And with that, in Israel, I Maijum, which means to stand. And in Israel, we're going to give 136 salute. And in Israel, Michael Jabak, Mike, Rock, Yahweh Ba Shem Yahushua Brakatah, Ajimata, Star, thanks to sisters. And in Israel, we're going to give 136 salute to the sisters. And in Israel, Michael Jabak, Mike, Rock, Yahweh Shamar Alatah Ba Shem Yahushua.
Enjoy our Sabbath, Israel, Shalom.